So in this video, we're going to be talking about Sagittarius sun in the ninth house and what this placement means natally. And for the most part, people that have this placement will either be Pisces ascendant or Aries ascendant. And what Pisces is about is it's about dreams. It's about possibilities, and it's about the infinite. It's also about creativity and things that are not yet materialized. So people that have Pisces in their chart or have the Pisces ascendant, they're just really invested into their dreams or into creative endeavors or into things that are not yet real or have not been realized or that others may not see as possible. And Aries is about goals. So as you guys can tell, these signs are very close together and they have, a similar objective. This is about dreams and this is about accomplishment and doing things. A lot of times Pisces will be more so procrastinators and they like to almost perfect things in their mind before they do things. And it's no surprise because Pisces is on the same axis as Virgo. Virgo is about perfectionism. And Pisces is when we're not doing anything. And it's when we're just imagining things. So sometimes, as a Pisces, you can have an aspect of perfectionism to your character. And you could be a procrastinator. Aries, they just want to do it and accomplish things. Now, the sun in astrology shows an aspect of our personality. And it shows how we constantly tend to act because it rules the fifth house. The fifth house is fixed fire. And it's about our ego, and it's about how we constantly tend to act and like our character, And it's something that's somewhat unconscious to us or effortless. And that's why the sun can come across to others as like an aspect of our personality. And so anyways, with the sun being in Sagittarius, which is about knowledge, or this is about faith or beliefs, or guidance. What this indicates is that your actions tend to constantly be guided by external principles or like some sort of higher philosophy or some sort of wisdom or personal experience that you have acquired. And with the sun being in your ninth house, which is also associated with Sagittarius, you guys are quite self-guided, and that's how you guys come across to others. And remember that the natural ascendant for this placement is Aries or Pisces. And these signs are on the side of the self. So you guys are very self-guided people, and you guys can be quite lucky looking people or like bold looking people because your actions tend to have a lot of faith behind them. And also this is quite a favorable placement for Aries, especially because the ninth house is about luck. So it's just favorable in general. And it's also about expansiveness. So you guys can have a big personality or a big ego. And it's because you guys feel like you guys have a purpose or a role to play in this world. Like that's a lot of times how people with the sun in the ninth house and in Sagittarius, that's kind of how they feel. Is that they feel like they're guided by God or they're guided by wisdom or some sort of principle or some sort of destination. Sagittarius looks like an arrow. And it's about ambition and goals because it's right next to Capricorn, which is about achievements and status. And Sagittarius takes you to Capricorn. So for the most part, how I can sum this placement up in one sentence too is that it shows somebody that is quite ambitious. So you guys are highly ambitious, and this leads you to achieve things. And you guys are also self-guided, and you guys have faith in like some sort of purpose that you guys have that is divinely orchestrated, or you guys are guided by wisdom, experiences, and like some sort of philosophy. Like you guys are very knowledgeable people, so you guys learn what works and what doesn't, and what will put you in the right positions. And generally speaking, though, you guys are very passionate about knowledge because the sun and the fifth house, which is ruled by the sun, is about pleasure and passion and creativity. Also, not only are you guys passionate about knowledge, but since the fifth house shows value to others, it shows our ego, how we feel valuable to others. A lot of times, the universe will use you guys as a compass for others. Like you guys tend to be leaders, and people are inspired by your actions. And that's because the sign of Sagittarius is the 11th sign from the 11th sign, which is Aquarius. And the 11th is about trends, and it's about uniqueness or originality. So a lot of times you guys are trendsetters that have this placement, and this may be something that's unconscious. It's like an underlying aspect of your character, but you guys tend to gain a lot of support followers or like copiers. And also Sagittarius is the 5th sign from the 5th sign, which is Leo. And the 5th is about ego. So with this double 5th energy, Sagittarius shows that you can have a strong ego because it's not so much about yourself. It's more so that you guys feel like you guys are divinely guided by some sort of principles, truth, or higher power. So this comes across as like huge ego. You guys can feel like you guys are placed on this earth to do things by God. And people that don't have a lot of faith in themselves will see this as like a threat. Or they'll think that you have a big ego. But it's really just, I guess, a gift. Because, you know, Sagittarius is about luck. And again, you guys are very ambitious for this reason. You guys allow yourselves to pursue goals that people would never dare to pursue. And a lot of times your actions come across as spontaneous or risky because the 9th house is about risks. So, again, you guys are bold individuals. And you guys are pretty carefree. You guys believe that things will turn out well, no matter what happens, because it will bring you closer to your ambitions or your goals. So anyways, that basically sums up this placement. I hope it was insightful. And if you enjoyed or you saw yourself in this video in any way, or you learned something about yourself or others, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more content. And other than that, I appreciate you guys watching and supporting in any way that you do. And I will see you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.